Thanks for taking a look at our business assessment. We call it our Phase 2. I want to start off by just letting you know that there is nothing on the market today like the Phase 2 when it comes to assessing a company. The only thing that most companies have as a defense when it comes to pre-assessing a business is going to be a business credit report going through, the various sources out there. But as you probably already know and probably already discovered, in fact, you're probably looking at us because you've already seen the results of these business credit reports, the reality is they're just not accurate, right? You're not going to get a good assessment of a business because business credit reporting is nowhere near as dependable as consumer credit reporting because there's no regulatory bodies or laws governing the way that the information is reported, which allows companies to basically decide and pick and choose how they report, when they report, how frequently, how consistently, how fairly they report. So what we've done to counter this is we've created our Phase 2 covert business assessment. This is not a report that's developed by us typing in some data or you typing in your data and all of a sudden getting a cool snapshot report with a bunch of graphs and a bunch of nonsense that doesn't mean anything. This report is handcrafted by a state licensed private investigator and an analyst using today's most powerful skip tracing and investigative intelligence software that you could get your hands on. Okay? So what we figured out was in order to really assess a business, in order to be 1,000 times more accurate than our competition, our competitors, the other products out there, and I don't even like to call them our competition because the truth is they're not even in our realm when it comes to what we're doing here. This is not data that's saved or stale data that's just in a software where we're making hundreds of thousands of dollars on stale data. This is actually real-time information provided to you. So what we do that's different is when you send us over a Phase 2 request, what you're going to get is, number one, you're going to get a state licensed private investigator that specializes in the region, oftentimes the county, the city, that your business or the company that you want us to assess is in. Okay? This is critical. This means that they have regional data, they have local data, they have local information, local insight, they understand all the different nuances of that state and city. In addition to this, that PI is going to basically go out and grab data from all of our different technology, software, skip tracing tools. So they're going to take that business and they're going to take that individual and they're going to run them through every piece of software that we have, our entire arsenal. Then what's going to happen is they're going to take that investigation and they're going to start, or that data, and they're going to start to follow trails, right? They're going to start to pick up on little things here, little patterns there, and they're going to start to follow the trail. Once they gather all of the information from their own eyes, as well as the information from the local sources and the information from all of the data that they're pulling, then what they're going to do is they're going to provide a raw report to an analyst. These analysts are trained eyes. These are individuals that worked in law enforcement, that have come from the FBI. They are government trained in most cases and also trained by our office as well and our schools as well to be able to pour through all of these sources and all of these data, because of course if we just handed you a report with 300, 400, 500 pages, you probably wouldn't know where to start, and in addition you don't have time to go through all of that. So the analyst's job is to comb through every piece of information, hear what the PI is saying, understand what's going on with the business. And then what they do is they put together a Reader's Digest version of their assessment. This allows you to read 3-4 paragraphs and get a complete assessment of what is going on with that particular business. And if you want to look at the data behind that assessment, there's going to be there's going to be hundreds of pages behind that data that you can look through it if you want to. Most people don't. They just look at the first 2 pages to get their idea as to where the assessment is. But the bottom line is that this is 1,000 times more accurate than any business credit report that you're going to get. And this is something that you should run on any big deal that you have going on, anywhere that you're going to have big exposure or you're going to be exposed by either extending credit, or maybe it's a new customer, or heck, maybe it's a customer you've done business with for 15, 20 years, right? A company that you've been doing business with, but all of a sudden their trends are starting to change. Things are starting to get a little shifty. You're getting that gut feeling that something's about to happen. You just don't know exactly what it is. We'll tell you what it is. And that is the power of the Phase 2. If you have any questions, call our office, visit us online, chat with us on our social media. We'll have a licensed private investigator give you the consultation that you need. This report isn't going to be the cheapest report you're going to get out there, but I'm going to tell you it is the most accurate report out there. And if you're looking for quality and you're looking to save yourself millions and millions of dollars, which is what this is doing for all of our clients all the time. I mean, constantly, we're constantly hearing the stories about how many bad situations people were able to avoid because they were able to use this report. I'm telling you, the price is well worth it. So with that being said, we can't wait to serve you. Can't wait to provide this for you. If you have any questions, again, reach out to us.